Israel's genocide may have slipped from the headlines, but it hasn't stopped. This is the moment when your support matters most. This is the moment to escalate BDS pressure. As is widely known to Israel, a ceasefire means you cease, we fire. Apartheid Israel is more isolated than ever, as even Netanyahu and Trump have recently admitted. The so-called Trump plan, an illegal colonial scheme, is primarily designed by Israel's fascist government to save it from unprecedented global isolation. It is meant to distract from the genocide against millions of Palestinians in Gaza that will continue in less visible forms. But the global majority is not buying it. They recognize that the starvation and total devastation continue. The infectious diseases and lack of shelter continue. Crucially, the impunity and lack of accountability that had led to all this continue. And therefore, our BDS work must not just continue, but intensify in pursuit of freedom, justice, equality, and real liberation for the Palestinian people. This demands three things. One, that this genocide is really brought to an end. Two, that everyone and every entity responsible for it and their accomplices are held accountable. And three, that Israel's underlying decades-old regime of military occupation and apartheid is ultimately dismantled. Do no harm. That's the first essential step of meaningful solidarity. This means ending the complicity of states, corporations, institutions, and individuals in Israel's genocide and apartheid. Thanks largely to the relentless, strategic, and principled work of millions of BDS networks and partners in the racial, economic, gender, and climate justice movements worldwide, states are imposing targeted sanctions, including military and energy embargoes. Giant pension funds are divesting from complicit banks and corporations. Dock and transport workers' unions are blocking military shipments. Hundreds of cultural institutions and tens of universities are cutting ties, and tens of thousands of artists and academics are endorsing the boycott. The tens of millions who have supported or engaged in BDS campaigning worldwide deserve a lot of the credit for driving apartheid Israel into isolation. Despite our unspeakable grief, we rise. Your sustained support helps us accelerate building people power in the most effective and principled way to achieve our people's rights and bring us to our South Africa moment.